What if I told you that you make more money by not focusing on marketing, but focusing on these 5 mistakes that are scaring off customers? Well, you ain't got to worry about what if I told you, because I'm going to tell you. Now look, I've made over 7 figures online in my business with just one digital product doing a little over 900K. And I'm telling you, if you just focus on these 5 things, it can change your business overnight. I know it did for me. And it's only gonna take me about 5 minutes to break down these 5 things. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare to lock in and focus and get some game on how to grow your business, then that's probably one of the main reasons why you're having trouble growing your business. But it's your time. You own it. You can do whatever you want with it. So go watch that cat video or something. But the number one thing that most people are not focusing on, and this is probably the biggest mistake of them all, is that they're not focused on making the product better. Think about this. Most people are treating their businesses and most people are treating their products like a restaurant. And they're trying to get people into their restaurant, and the restaurant has shitty food. And they think that that is how they are going to grow their business. Now, just think about this. You might make a little bit of money initially, maybe. But once people see that your food is terrible, they're not going to come back. And more importantly, they're going to go and tell other people, hey, that restaurant is saying that they have such great food. They're phony. They're a big fat phony. Terrible food, shitty food, it's all bad. And I'm telling you, the universe has a funny way of working that when you actually do focus on producing good shit happens for you. So how do you make your product better? What you do is that you focus in on transformation. This is the key to everything. Look, people, they don't want information. Think about it. We are in the information age. Information is easily accessible and attainable to everybody. A lot of things are Googleable and YouTubeable, right? People don't want information. What people want is transformation. This is the game, and this will make you a ton of money. Look, if you focus in on making your product better by focusing on transformation, it's simply taking people from here, which is their current situation, to here of where they actually want to be, which is their desired situation. That's it. That's the game. And once you focus on taking people from their current situation to their desired situation by focusing on delivering actual transformations to them with your product, then you can start to get this flywheel effect going that will grow your business. I know that looks like a delicious cinnamon roll, but let me explain how this flywheel effect works. It's because you're focusing on delivering transformation, right? With your digital product. But then the person that needs your digital product, they purchase it, right? This is where you get the money because you are obsessing on coming up with solutions to other people's problems. You are obsessing over coming up with the transformation to take somebody from their current situation to their desired situation, right? So once somebody actually consumes your product, then they get the transformation. And then guess what happens? This crazy great thing happens where they then turn into an evangelist for you. Now, I know evangelist, it may sound like a religious term, but just take religion out of it. If you hear me say evangelist, just think of like an ambassador. And even if I do take it to religious terms, just think, what is an actual evangelist? There were people who received the transformation and then they just went and they spread the word. They just went and they spread the gospel. Even think in the Bible, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, these are all evangelists. These are people that received the transformation and they went and they spread the word. So when you actually focus on coming up with solutions to other people's problems and delivering transformations to them through their product, when they consume your product and they get that transformation, they become an evangelist for you, which then, since they're going around and being ambassadors for you, get people to buy more of your product. And that is how this flywheel, like I said here, just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it can start to work on itself. Now, The second biggest mistake that people are making is that they're too smart for themselves. They need to dumb it down. They're trying to sound too smart. Don't use all that techno babble and industry jargon that you understand, trying to sound smart or trying to convince people that you know what it is that you're talking about. You need to dumb it down. Jay-Z, he has a lyric that I love. And Jay-Z, he said, I dumbed down for my audience and doubled my dollars. They criticize me for it, yet they all yell holla. If skills sold, truth be told, I'd probably be lyrically Talib Kweli. Truthfully, I want to rhyme like common sense, but I sold 5 million. I ain't been rhyming like common sense. What Jay-Z means by that lyric is that he can do all the lyrical, spherical, miracle, super duper lyrical rap like a Talib Kweli or a Common. But when he was doing that, and you can even look and find old footage of Jay-Z when he used to have a high top fade with a partner. And all these chains, Jay-Z was looking wild. But he used to do these super fast, intricate raps. Jigger the J, hey, the jigger the Y, hey, blah, blah, blah. Really couldn't even understand him. He wasn't getting any traction in his career, and he wasn't getting any money in his career, right? But he dumbed it down for his audience, and then he said he doubled his dollars. They criticized him for it, but they all yelled holla. So he's saying that he could still do the things like a super talented artist like a Talib Kweli or a Common, but he wouldn't be Jay-Z. Because Jay-Z, he got into the game thinking business. You need to be thinking the same. You need to dumb it down, and you need to be able to explain what it is that you do and the transformation that you deliver to other people in a vernacular or a language or verbiage that they can understand. So some people, they say this, which is so stupid to me. If you can't explain it to a child, if you can't explain it to a baby, then you don't understand it. Nah, I ain't gonna go that deep. But if you can't explain it to a somewhat intelligent 12-year-old, then you need to dumb it down. But how can you dumb down your message? Great question, my friend. I happen to have a solution for that. I call it the what you do equation. And the what you do equation is simply this. I help X do Y by Z. And the X is the who, the Y is the what, and the Z is the how. I help X do Y by Z, just fill in the blanks. But remember, we're in the transformation business. So now that you can clearly explain what it is that you actually do, how do you explain the transformation that you deliver? You add what I call the transformation statement, which is so that they can blank. Just fill in the blanks. I help X do Y by Z so that they can blank. And what do you fill in here so that they can blank? Remember, it's all about taking people from their current situation to their desired situation. So since we know the transformation that we're delivering, all that we have to do is fill in the blank right there. I help X do Y by Z so that they can receive their transformation. So now that you know that you need to focus on making your product better by delivering transformations and dumb your message down, the third mistake that most people are making is that they have too many options. You also need to limit down your options and have one choice instead of options. A lot of times when you give a prospective customer or prospective lead too many options, you're giving them so many options to not even choose one. So what you want to do, and especially if you have multiple products, you want to build what's called a funnel. And you want to drive all your traffic to one product. And once they've made the commitment to purchase that one product, then show them everything else that you have available. So let me use this example. Let's say that I have 3 products in my product suite. How would I make this into an actual funnel? Well, so I'm gonna start here with my actual core offer. And every single thing that I have available, I always have something that's called an order bump. An order bump is some type of no-brainer item that is a little bit cheaper that just goes and coincides with your core offering or with your primary main digital product. So just think of if you were eating at Chick-fil-A. The order bump is the fries and the drink. The main product is the sandwich, right? Anytime that I go to Target, I'm a mints guy. I'm a mints over a gum guy. Suck never chew. Let me know in the comments if you know that movie. We can be friends. But I'm a mints guy. At the checkout, if I don't have any mints on me, I always grab a pack of Altoids peppermint mints. That's an order bump. So with any of my core offerings, I always have an order bump. But immediately after that, I'm gonna have something that's called an OTO. One. Because we have 3 products. So this is going to be my first OTO. And OTO stands for one-time offer. This is another product that I have available in my suite that cannot be found anywhere else on the planet except for in this actual funnel. And nobody will see this actual product that I have except for the people that chose to purchase my core offer. So I give them an opportunity to buy something else from me. And the reason why this works so well is because the best time to sell something to somebody is immediately after they purchase something. So if I use my trips to Target again as an example, think every single time that I go to Target, I walk in there with the intentions to buy 1 to 3, maybe 4 or 5 things. But I always walk out with more than I intended to buy. Why? Because they know that the best time to sell something to somebody is immediately after they purchase something. We can do the same exact thing that multi-billion and trillion-dollar companies do, and we can pull little pieces that they do down to us on our level and implement the same for ourselves. This is how you really, really, really get to the bread with a digital product. So now that I have this one-time offer that I've offered to these people, guess what I'm going to do? So a percentage of people are going to choose to purchase that. Great. Guess what I just did? I increased my average cart value or average order value. But for the people that decline that, then guess what I'm gonna do? I'm going to downsell them the same exact thing at a discount. One-time offer with a discount. And guess what? A percentage of people are going to take that at a discounted price. Because why? All of us as consumers, including myself, we all love a discount. But guess what? The only people that are going to see this step right here are only the people that declined my one-time offer. And the reason why this works so well and why I love doing this is because these are all digital products. It's all money for the good. These things either cost me a very minimal investment to create, or a lot of these I create for free, nothing out of pocket. So all money's for the good. This step here is just extra money that I would not have made if I did not downsell them the exact same product. And guess what? A percentage of people are going to take that. Then guess what the next step on my funnel is going to be? Remember, this is 3 products. I'm going to have another one-time offer. And then the next step here, for the people that declined it, I'm going to downsell them the same exact thing. And then they finally get to the thank you page, right? And the reason why this works, remember I said the best time to sell something to somebody is immediately after they purchase something. But once you know this stuff and once you understand this, you can't unsee it, because every single thing that you purchase, you are in somebody else's sales funnel. So an example that I love to use is IKEA, right? Think of IKEA, the furniture store. I don't know if you've ever been into an IKEA before, but they have this same system. IKEA, let me know if this starts to look familiar to you. Let me know if this starts to look familiar to you. Because what IKEA does is that they funnel all of their traffic inside. But once you get inside, they show you every single product that they have available before you can get out of their store. And then what they also do is that they have all these little arrows on the ground, to whereas you know that this is the way that you have to go, and you feel like that you can't turn around and go the other way because you don't want to mess up the flow in traffic. And then you can't get out on the side doors either because they have these big signs up on the side doors. Emergency exit. If you open this, the alarm will sound. So you're like, dang, I don't want to go through there either because I don't want the alarm to sound. And IKEA knows that you're there to purchase something, or they know that you have something on your mind to purchase or that you came there for. But they're like, while they're here, let's go ahead and show them our other stuff so they have the option and the opportunity to buy, because the best time to sell something to somebody is immediately after they purchase. So I'll use myself as an example again. Last time that I went to IKEA, I went there for a cowhide rug for my living room. That is the only thing that I went to IKEA for. Guess what I walked out of IKEA with? Plates, forks, spoons, glasses. I would have walked out with a trash can, but I wanted one of those motion sensor joints and they didn't have that. If they did, I would have walked out with a trash can and my cowhide rug. I came there for one thing and walked out with multiple. This is the same thing that you need to be doing for your business. What a lot of people are doing and where they're dropping the ball miserably is that they have all these different multiple links for all these different products that they have, instead of making an actual funnel and drive all the traffic to this one core offering and then show them everything else that they have available after they've already made the commitment to purchasing your core offer that you're driving all that traffic to. Which leads to the fourth mistake, biggest mistake that people are making, is that they have no VSL on that actual sales funnel. If you don't know what a VSL is, VSL stands for video sales letter. A VSL is just a simple, short video of you talking about your actual product and what it is and what it does and what they're actually going to receive. There's something out here in the marketing world called copy. And what copy is basically just anything that you see on any web page. Think of the words. Any words that you see on anybody's web page, anybody's website, on anybody's email, even on social media, the copy on people's ads are the words. The copies on people's posts are the words. So in the marketing world, we call this copywriting. I know a lot of people that aren't entrepreneurs, when they think of copywriting, they just think of this little C with a circle around it, thinking that it like protects so people can't copy your stuff, right? But no, in the marketing world, copywriting is the actual words that are on web pages, emails. Just think any words, copy. And copywriting is very, very important in marketing and sales. But as important as it is, a lot of people aren't going to read the actual copy that is on your page or your platform that's hosting your product. So you need to have a VSL on that, to whereas even though you explain everything in the copy and everything that's included and what they're going to get, you need to have a video sales letter of yourself still talking about that and still kind of selling that product on the page, just off of having a simple, short, sweet, concise video of you explaining what the product actually is. Like, it mind boggles me why people don't have this stuff, and they will make so much more money just with that simple video, because a lot of people aren't going to read everything that's on the page. Which leads to the fifth mistake, is that people aren't focusing at all on a brand and building any brand awareness. And I'm telling you, brand trumps all. There are hundreds, if not thousands, if not tens of thousands, if not millions of people that would love to buy what you have to sell if they only knew that you existed. And there's so many people that aren't focusing on building a brand at all. And I'm telling you this from personal experience, my friend. I would have gotten way further along in my entrepreneurial journey and to certain heights a lot faster if I focused on brand. I used to be one of those marketing guys. You know, I don't need to worry about no branding. I just need to market stuff and sell some stuff and make some money. But brand trumps all, because there's 4 levels of entrepreneurship that you need to master along your journey to become the avatar of an entrepreneur. And the reason why I call it the Avatar, one of my favorite shows, is this cartoon called The Avatar. And there were 4 elements that he had to master to become basically the ultimate warrior to protect the earth. And it was earth, air, water, and fire. But I came up with this while I was watching this actual show. And in entrepreneurship, the 4 elements that you need to master are branding, marketing, sales, and delegation. And there's a reason why I have branding at the foundation, because it's the foundation of everything. And that's where everything goes. And with my experience now and everything that I've been through, I now understand that brand trumps all. Because when you focus on building an actual brand, then you have an audience of people to market to. You market to the people that you brand to, and then you sell to the people that you market to. And the reason why delegation is at the highest, because now that you have some money coming in, you can delegate some things to grow your business to other people, right? You can pay other people for their time, or you can delegate things to automations, softwares, and systems. But this is at the highest because the avatar, he had to learn fire last because it was the most dangerous and it could burn everything down. If you don't know what you're doing, you focus on delegating stuff to the wrong people, it can burn down stuff quick. Ask me how I know. I might be talking from some experience here. But when you focus on these 5 things and stop making these very, very, very costly mistakes, that's how you get numbers coming in online in your business, like all them that you see on the screen right now. And if you're ready to make more working less from stuff that you already know online with a digital product, go ahead and click the link down in the description. Join the It's Credit at the Top community for weekly coaching from myself, all of my exclusive trainings, plus a private community of entrepreneurs, all designed to grow your business online. It's only $47 a month to join right now. That's less than a cup of coffee per day. So click the link down in the description to tap in, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. But I'm telling you, a lot of things are very, very simple once you actually know the things to actually focus on. Don't get distracted by all that shiny stuff out there. Always remember this: simple scales and fancy fails. So go ahead and click the link down in the description if you want to tap into the community, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. And now that you know what to actually focus on, go ahead and check out this video right here on how you can grow your business online without a following or paid ads. It's crowded at the top.